My wonderful people, good morning to you all. Happy Sunday and happy new week. It shall be well with all of us. Let me break this news to each and every one of us. Do you know that Simon Ekpa's arrest was a prank? I don't literally mean it is a pure prank. I know why I use that word. Do you know that Simon Ekpa predicted his arrest 3 weeks ago? I will share the video on my X handle because it is from X to X. I cannot download. If I download, it becomes a copyright. Do you know that our people in Finland, instead of being sad, they are happy over Simon Ekpa's arrest because it is part of the things that is going to draw Biafra to the world. It is part of the thing that will draw what they call a sympathy vote to give us the Biafra nation. Despite the fact that Biafra have been in existence since 1967, go and verify. Simply because, not even minding that Biafra have been recognized worldwide from 1967. So Biafra have been a country all this while. We don't know, and we are fighting ourselves. Simon Ekpa's arrest was an orchestrated plan to get the international community to know, most especially to conquer all the whole European Union. You know why? I know how it's going to play out. Because when now that chief of defense staff is running helter-skelter, writing letters left, right, and center, you want Simon Ekpa to be extradited to Nigeria to face whatever they call it, and they are bringing in lawyer, right? Fine and good. It will become an international case, despite the fact that it's not going to be an easy ride. It is going to be a very long walk, and in that long walk, Nigeria will learn a lesson, and they're gonna learn in a hard way. Because European Union will get involved. It now becomes an international, not the one they did in Kenya against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It becomes now an international case when terrorism is involved. Then that is when Simon Ekpa will present all the whole catalog of evidence he have over Nigeria and how they have been treating the Igbos and how even the world also know, but they want it to be presented to them on a platter of gold over the human rights abuses on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You didn't think that way? My brother, all these things are happening. All these things are happening just for the fact that Biafrans must, I repeat, must have their country back. There's something they write here. They say Nigerians in Finland panic over arrest of IPOB leader Simon Ekpa. This is a lie. I'm telling you the real thing. Forget about what NigeriaNews.com write, because they are the one that keep on saying BIAFRANS are proscribed. Especially this idiot called Eniola Adeniyi that is reporting this news always. Each time I read this news, each time I go to NigeriaNews.com newspaper online, she's the one that always report that Biafra is a proscribed group. She always writes things to suit the narrative of her paymaster, which is Tinubu. But I'm here to tell you the real truth to counter what they write in this newspaper, because this is go worldwide. I have a Pastor Fam who speaks from Finland, and one other guy, Emeka Ojugo, who also speaks from Finland, who told us that there's no cause for alarm. Who told us in their respective broadcast that that all these things have to take place before the real deal, which is giving us the Biafra on a platter of gold without not shedding a single blood, without not saying we'll go to war again. You don't think about that? Come on, my guys, you're supposed to wake up. I don't want to see all these comments. Oh, my heart is flying away. My heart is flying like this. My brother, what we have in Finland, or rather in exile, is a government. Go and see what they are predicting now. Just go online now. Go to that nonsense Voice of the People, they say for Voice of the People radio. who wrote that Simon Ekpa was a coward, that he denied being a minister. Where did they get all this news? Where did they see Simon Ekpa speak? Telling Simon Ekpa to deny being the prime minister is also the same way they said Nnamdi Kanu denied being an IPOB leader. It is all a propaganda. But when BIAFRANS said it now, my own fellow Biafran will come and tell me this one is a propaganda, this one is a lie. And the comment section, Ndichoro freedom, Ndichoro Ganiru. You see the propaganda by Nigerian government, by Nigerian newspaper, by Nigerian media house against the whole world, because media is worldwide. Now they are beginning to propagate now that Simon Ekpa had denied being the prime minister of BG, which is a typical lie. So, as I'm telling you now, this one is not a propaganda. This one is a real news. Simon Ekpa's arrest are being propagated, or rather are being arranged for it to happen, so that Biafra will come to the limelight. So you that is still standing firm, stand strong. Or before I forget, they now begin to say now, they now begin to a kind of rumor in Zoom media houses that we are talking about Simon Ekpa, that Ngozi Orabeze will be worse than Simon Ekpa. That is the current news on the ground now. That Ngozi Orabeze, who is chief of staff, because if you listen to the Zoom meeting we had last time, where this lady speak, or this woman rather, I swear to God, even you yourself, you will tighten your belt to the last bus stop and know that, my dear, when another king is going down, another more dangerous and more brutal king arose from nowhere to take over the mantle of leadership. What we have in exile is a government. It's not a group. It's not a group of DOS, Directorate of Ndori. We have a government in play. And that government is the government of Biafrans in exile. Let me read for what the zoo apologist, what would I call them? The propagandist, what they wrote. Because as we are in this media space, when we say something, they will come and counter it. This is part of them. And it is Yoruba Media House. Anyway, say Nigerians in Finland panic over arrest of IPOB leader Simon Ekpa. Now lie. What happened to Simon Ekpa? In fact, Simon Ekpa's arrest is a prank. Why hear the radio? Bola Ahmed Tinubu returns to Nigeria after G20 summit in Brazil. He's not even a member. He went there to spend days. Tinubu is committed to protecting Southeast. Federal government. We don't need your protest. Senate leadership allegedly snubs late Ifeanyi Ubah's family. Record low representation at the burial. Not true? Okay, now no wahala. Let us go there, my people. I beg, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos. We are here on a long ride. And the arrest and detention of separatist leader Simon Ekpa in Finland have sparked panic among Nigerians residing in the European country. You say Nigerians or Biafrans? Oh, Nigerians. Okay, sorry, we are not a Nigerian. You said it's a separatist leader of what they call it, of Biafra, and now you are calling Nigeria leader. This is Adeni Oluwa be Eni Oluwa, and God go punish you. Ekpa, a prominent figure in the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been linked to the group's controversial activities. Sources indicate that Nigerians in Finland are apprehensive about commenting on his arrest due to fears of reprisal attacks. Who is repressing you? A Nigerian community leader who spoke to Punch on the condition of anonymity revealed that the Igbo community in Finland had been deeply affected by the actions of IPOB, which is a lie. Simon Ekpa, who resides in Finland, has been a vocal proponent of Biafran secession and has faced criticism for his inflammatory rhetoric, which has been linked to the unrest in parts of Nigeria. He said everyone is afraid to speak about Ekpa's arrest. The key people in Finland and the Igbo community at large are not ready to lend their voices either. The source noted that the person, or some persons rather, were being accused of reporting Ekpa to the police and were being threatened. A particular person they accused now, they are after him. This happened before Ekpa was even remanded. What will happen when they imprison him? Everyone is afraid. These people are very deadly. The Saul said they are very deadly. Freedom is given. It is not. Freedom is taken, not given, my dear. If they are deadly, that means they want to take their freedom. Yes, now take the bull by horn or by the horn. Another resident who also asked not to be identified said there was tension among Nigerians in the country. The resident said people don't want to speak about Ekpa for fear of being hunted by his followers. We believe that they will hunt whoever comes out to talk about their leader. But the finance government is trying to get rid of the situation. Moving forward, Bola Ahmed Tinubu returned to Nigeria from a summit that his grandson is chairing. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had returned to Nigeria following his participation in the G20 Leaders Summit held in Brazil. Okute News report that Tinubu arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, late Saturday night, where he was received by government officials and other dignitaries. The president departed the Galao Air Force Base in Rio de Janeiro earlier on Saturday after attending the summit, where he expressed Nigeria's commitment to the global fight against hunger and poverty, which is a lie. During the summit, Bola Ahmed Tinubu engaged in bilateral discussions with Kristalina Georgieva, the managing director of the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Georgieva commended the president's economic reforms, while Tinubu highlighted the need for collaborative efforts to tackle pressing issues such as education and economic inclusions. We have too many children out of school. Yes, of course, and education is the key to breaking the cycle of hunger and poverty. We are developing incentives to keep children in school and need your support to achieve this. Tinubu stated. That means, hey, I beg, borrow us money. We want to share. He also emphasized the government's efforts to expand the tax base without increasing the burden of citizens, aiming for inclusive economic growth. Accompanying the president to the summit were several high-ranking officials, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, the Minister of Livestock Development, and the Minister of Arts, Tourism, Culture, and Creativity. The G20 summit comprises 19 countries: Argentina, Australia, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, South Korea, Turkey, the UK, and the US, alongside the European Union. Tinubu is committed to protecting Southeast. Tinubu is killing Southeasterners. He's not protecting anybody. May thunder no fire all of one there. The federal government has said Bola Ahmed Tinubu is committed to addressing security challenges facing the Southeast region. The Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, said Southeast security is crucial for business growth and prosperity. Badaru stated this during an operational visit to Enugu on Friday, while addressing officers and personnel of the 82 Division Joint Task Force Southeast Operation Udoka, under the General Officer commanding Major General Hassan Dada. He praised their performance, urging them to intensify their effort in combating insecurity in the region. He also engaged with the key stakeholders, including heads of security agencies, traditional rulers, students, and other community leaders, to discuss collaborative strategies for addressing the current security challenges. President Tinubu has directed me to engage with all to find sustainable solutions to insecurity. Without security, there can be no peace or development, Badaro said. He acknowledged the entrepreneurial spirit of the Southeast populace, asserting that security and peace are essential for business to thrive. We seek your candid suggestions and information on how we can practically enhance security and foster lasting peace in this region, he appealed. He emphasized that progress has been made by Tinubu's administration over the past year in combating insecurity across the nation, particularly in the region. There is a renewed determination to intensify our efforts against all forms of insecurity under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership, he added. He emphasized that the ministry remains committed to fostering a secure, and a peaceful environment conducive to business and community development in the southeast. We are determined to end insecurity in Zojuria. In his remarks, Major General Dada announced that the army is implementing robust strategies to ensure a safe and secure environment for the upcoming festive seasons. Though the Joint Security Task Force in the Southeast, codenamed Operation Udoka, we aim to create a secure atmosphere that facilitates the usual mass return for Christmas, Dada stated. Moving forward, Senate leadership allegedly snubs Ifeanyi Uba's family record low representation at burial. The Senate leadership, headed by Godswill Akpabio, has reportedly snubbed the family of the late Senator Ifeanyi Uba after bragging that we will be there to bury him. Nothing is going to stop us. My God, have mercy. Who represented the Anambra South Senatorial District, which is Ifeanyi Uba, according to source who spoke to Sahara reporters. The Senate leadership failed to establish a committee to coordinate with the family or the National Burial Committee. Source further revealed that there was no communication between the Senate leadership and the burial committee or family regarding arrangement for the burial of their late colleague. Senator Uba, who represented Anambra South, was laid to rest on Friday in his hometown of Otolo-Nnewi, Anambra State. He was re-elected to the 10th Senate in 2023 under the Young Progressive Party, YPP, before defecting to the All Poverty Congress, APC. He passed away in London on July 27 of 2024. Prominent dignitaries at the burial included Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, Senator Ojuzo Carlo of Abia North. I thought he said he would not come. Former Senate President Bukola Saraki and Senator Victor Ume of Anambra Central District. Speaking to the aforementioned platform, a source disclosed that only 2 of the 9 senators who attended the burial were from outside the southeast region. The source said, despite the eye service and pretense exhibited by the Senate President on Tuesday, 19th November, during the Senate valedictory season for the late Senator Ifeanyi Uba, the leadership of the Senate abandoned the late Senator Ifeanyi Uba, their colleagues who died as a serving senator despite being a member of their party, the ruling APC. The Senate leadership failed to set up a committee to liaise with the family or the National Burial Committee. The Senate leadership never contacted the burial committee or the family to make input in the preparation of their fallen colleague. They did not contribute a kobo to the committee throughout the preparation for the burial and the burial proper. Also, the Senate leadership never sent any delegation to Nnewi on 22nd of November 2024 to mourn their departed colleague that died in active service. Another source corroborated this, adding that Senator Osita Ngu's attendance was due to his personal ties with the late senator and the fact that his wife hails from Otolo-Nnewi, Uba's hometown. Total of 9 senators out of 109 senators attended the burial, namely Senator Senator Iberibe Nyinaya, Senator Osita Ngu, in-law to Senator Ifeanyi Uba, Senator Isinaso, Senator Oke Eze, Senator Victor Ume, Senator Benson Agadaga, Senator Tony Nwoye, Senator Pam from Plateau, and Senator Kevin Chukwu, the source revealed. It is worthy of note that 7 senators out of the 9 senators that attended the burial are from the southeast. Only 2 senators outside southeast attended, namely Senator Pam from Plateau and Senator Agadaga from Bayelsa State. No single senator from Yoruba extraction, northwest, also northeast, attended the burial, while south and north central had only 1 senator each. Another source added. You see what is happening here. But if this now happen in the north, you will see all our Mumu senators, all of them will fall there. All the host senators from the southeast, all of them will fall there. No any single senator from the northeast, nor northwest or north central that came the burial of Ifeanyi Uba. Their colleagues that died in active service. Igbos, it is time for them to learn, but they will not learn. Instead, all of them are busy calling Simon Ekpa. Look at what they did to their colleagues who died in active service. And they tell me that Nigeria is one. The source continued, in the Christian parlance, the highest respect someone can pay a departed friend is to pay him last respect by attending the burial, especially the burial, mass, and church service. What the leadership of the Senate did to Senator Ifeanyi Ubah at death, who they were dining and enjoying with when he was alive, leaves much to be desired and has exposed them as a chameleonic fair weather friends. A family source confirmed that no financial contributions were made by the Senate leadership for the burial. During the mass, no senator spoke in the church or on behalf of the Nigerian Senate, as tradition demands, the source noted. Furthermore, the Senate president's wife, who leads the Senators' Wives Forum, did not send any delegation or condolence message to Ubah's widows, Miss Uche Ubah. Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, an APC stalwart, passed away in July while staying in a hotel in London. A valedictory session was held in his honor on Tuesday by the Senate. Efforts by Sahara reporters to obtain a response from the Senate leadership were unsuccessful at the time of this report. Igbos, if they will learn, let them learn, because this one is no more a one Nigerian issue. This one now is that go your side, let me go my side. Tomorrow, anything will happen in the north now. All our senators now will wear agbada and go there and be fooling themselves, thinking they are fooling me, thinking they are doing me, because they have become apologists to do that they're supposed to be better than. I beg you, make on a shift to make I see where I go find the job. I beg you, like, share, comment, and make sure to keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Simon Ekpa. I'll be right back. Kemesiano.